These three innocent vegetables might be making your legs weaker after 60 without you even realizing it. Most of us grow up thinking that vegetables are always healthy, and for the most part, that's true. But as we age, the body doesn't process certain foods the same way it used to. After 60, even some healthy vegetables can start causing issues with blood sugar, inflammation, joint pain, or overall muscle weakness, especially in your legs. Have you noticed you're not moving quite as easily in the mornings? Maybe your knees feel stiffer, or your balance seems off when getting out of a chair. It might be easy to blame age alone, but sometimes it's about the foods we're eating without even knowing they're the problem. That's why in today's video, I want to walk you through three vegetables that may be doing more harm than good for seniors, and three others that can dramatically support strength, energy, and muscle protection as we age. These insights aren't based on hype or extreme diets. They're backed by nutritional studies and clinical research focused specifically on the aging body. Let's start with one of the most misleading vegetables for older adults. Corn. Corn is one of the most common vegetables in the American diet. You'll find it on dinner plates, in casseroles, at barbecues, and even hidden in processed snacks. It tastes sweet, it's filling, and it's cheap. But nutritionally, it's not helping your strength, especially not your legs. Here's why. Corn is extremely high in starch and sugar. It's considered a high glycemic vegetable, which means it rapidly raises your blood sugar. For seniors, this matters more than ever. Blood sugar spikes contribute to fatigue, inflammation, and insulin resistance, key drivers of muscle loss and poor circulation in the legs. On top of that, corn is low in protein, fiber, and essential minerals. It doesn't nourish muscle tissue and it doesn't provide lasting energy. Many seniors experience a crash in energy after a corn heavy meal, especially if it's processed corn like chips or cornbread. There's also another concern: the way corn is grown. Most corn in the US is genetically modified and sprayed with pesticides like glyphosate. Studies have linked this chemical to inflammation and gut issues, which may worsen arthritis symptoms or make it harder to absorb key nutrients that protect your joints and muscles. Here are common forms of corn to be careful with: corn chips and tortillas, creamed corn and canned corn, cornbread and corn muffins, popcorn, especially with added butter or salt. Now, I'm not saying you have to eliminate corn completely, but treat it like a starchy side dish, not a muscle supporting vegetable. If you're relying on corn frequently, your body might be paying the price without you realizing it. Next up, two more vegetables that may be silently weakening your legs and joints after 60. White potatoes. White potatoes are one of the most commonly consumed vegetables in the world, but for seniors, they often cause more harm than good. Nutritionally, white potatoes behave more like refined carbohydrates than true vegetables, and that's a big issue, especially after 60. White potatoes are extremely high in fast digesting starch. One medium baked potato has a glycemic load that rivals a can of soda. This causes your blood sugar to spike, followed by a sharp insulin release. The result? A crash in energy, increased fat storage around the belly, and long term stress on your joints, heart, and blood vessels. If you're struggling with prediabetes, arthritis, or leg fatigue, white potatoes might be silently working against you. Over time, these sugar swings wear out your metabolic system and increase inflammation, especially in the knees, hips, and lower back. It's also how we prepare potatoes that makes them worse. Mashed with cream and butter, deep fried into French fries, baked and topped with cheese, bacon, or sour cream. These dishes are high in calories, salt, and saturated fats, all of which worsen inflammation, lead to water retention, and contribute to joint pain and muscle weakness. Are all potatoes bad? Of course not. Sweet potatoes are a great alternative. They're higher in fiber, lower in glycemic impact, and rich in antioxidants like beta carotene, which supports immunity and cell repair. But white potatoes? They should be treated as an occasional indulgence, not a daily staple. Eggplant. Eggplant looks healthy on the surface. It's low in calories and used in many plant-based recipes. But for many people over 60, eggplant can be a hidden source of inflammation. Eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, which also includes tomatoes, peppers, and white potatoes. These veggies contain alkaloids, natural compounds that can trigger inflammation or nerve sensitivity in certain individuals, especially those with joint pain, arthritis, or autoimmune issues. Eggplant also contains solanine, a bitter chemical that protects the plant from insects, but in humans, it may irritate the gut lining, leading to bloating, fatigue, or even worsened joint stiffness the next day. Seniors who are sensitive to nightshades often report achy knees or hips, stiffness in the morning, mild brain fog, digestive discomfort. If that sounds familiar, try cutting out eggplant and other nightshades for 10 to 14 days. You might be surprised at the relief you feel. Then reintroduce one at a time and observe how your body responds. Eggplant is often served in heavy dishes like eggplant parmesan, loaded with oil, breadcrumbs, and cheese, which only adds more inflammation. If you enjoy it, make sure it's peeled, cooked thoroughly, and eaten rarely. Up next, 3 vegetables that should be part of your weekly routine if you want stronger legs, better balance, and more energy every day. Spinach. Spinach is one of the most powerful foods for seniors, especially when it comes to muscle strength, energy levels, and leg mobility. What makes spinach so effective? It's loaded with nitrates, which help widen your blood vessels and improve blood flow. For older adults, that means more oxygen gets delivered to your muscles, especially in your legs, without your heart working harder. That's key for reducing fatigue and increasing endurance, but that's just the beginning. Spinach is also a rich source of magnesium, supports muscle contractions and energy production. Vitamin K helps strengthen bones and reduce the risk of fractures. Potassium balances sodium and reduces water retention, which is often a cause of swelling in seniors' legs. Iron combats anemia and supports oxygen flow to tissues. Even more impressive, spinach contains plant compounds like lutein and zeaxanthin that help protect your vision, especially important as you age. How to use it? Add to omelets or scrambled eggs. Blend into smoothies with banana and peanut butter. Saute with garlic and olive oil as a side dish. Mix into soups and stews, raw or cooked. Spinach retains many of its benefits either way, but avoid drowning it in heavy cream sauces, which can cancel out its anti-inflammatory benefits. Broccoli. Broccoli is often called a superfood, and for good reason. It delivers a rare combination of joint support, muscle protection, and immune strength. It's rich in sulforaphane, a compound shown in studies to fight inflammation at the cellular level. That matters because inflammation is a major factor in age-related muscle loss, arthritis, and fatigue. Here's what else broccoli gives you. Calcium plus vitamin K, essential for bone density. Vitamin C supports collagen, which strengthens joints. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar and digestion. Seniors who eat broccoli regularly often report feeling lighter, having fewer aches, and even seeing improvements in bathroom regularity, which impacts energy and focus. How to use it: steam or roast with olive oil and lemon. Add to casseroles or stir fries. Combine with brown rice and grilled protein for a full meal. Pro tip: avoid overboiling broccoli, which destroys sulforaphane. Lightly steam or roast for best results. Beets. Beets are one of the most underrated vegetables for senior strength and stamina. While they may not look like a powerhouse, they're rich in natural nitrates, which improve circulation and lower blood pressure. When nitrates enter the body, they convert to nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and improves how efficiently oxygen is delivered to your muscles. That means your legs get more fuel when you walk, climb stairs, or stand up from a chair. Beets are also packed with folate, supports cognitive function, potassium, aids muscle contraction, beta-alanes, powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. Research shows that seniors who consume beets or beet juice a few times a week experience noticeable improvements in physical performance and fatigue resistance. Easy ways to enjoy beets: roast them with olive oil and rosemary. Blend into a smoothie with berries and Greek yogurt. Add pre-cooked beets to salads with goat cheese and walnuts. If you're concerned about the red color in urine after eating beets, that's normal and harmless. Coming up next, let's tie it all together with a clear recap and a simple action plan you can start today to feel stronger and more energized after 60. Let's quickly go over everything we covered in this video. 3 vegetables seniors should avoid or limit. 1. Corn. It may taste sweet and seem harmless, but corn is high in sugar, low in nutrients, and often sprayed with chemicals that contribute to inflammation. It offers little support for muscle strength or stable energy, especially in older adults. 2. White potatoes. These starchy staples spike blood sugar and often come loaded with fats and oils. When consumed regularly, they may increase joint pain, water retention, and fatigue, without offering much in return for your strength or mobility. 3. Eggplant, a surprising member of the nightshade family. In sensitive individuals, eggplant may worsen joint stiffness, cause bloating, or trigger inflammation due to its natural alkaloid content. If you deal with arthritis or chronic pain, it's worth experimenting without it. 3 vegetables you should eat more often. 1. Spinach, loaded with muscle-supporting nutrients like magnesium and nitrates. Spinach helps increase oxygen flow, reduce cramping, and protect bone health. It's easy to add to almost any meal. 2. Broccoli, a powerhouse of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. It supports joints, boosts immunity, and improves digestion. Crucial benefits for seniors looking to stay mobile and pain-free. 3. Beets, one of the best vegetables for blood circulation and leg energy. Their natural nitrates help your muscles work better, longer, and may even improve brain function and endurance. Here's your next step. If you're serious about feeling stronger, improving your balance, or just having more energy to enjoy life, start with just one change this week. Add spinach to your breakfast or replace white potatoes with roasted beets. These small habits create long-term results. If this video helped you, tap the like button, subscribe to Creative Health Path, and turn on notifications for more weekly videos on smart aging, mobility, and energy. and tell us in the comments which vegetable surprised you the most and what are you going to try changing this week. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.